I just wanted to be like the Crusader Corps. Like my father. I thought with my new powers I could be. But I failed. I let everyone down. I got people hurt. I just wanted to make the world a better place. And instead I made things worse.
But now I have the chance to make things right with the help of one of the Crusader Corps. The Phoenix Section. And I will. I have to. Whatever it takes. I will find that spark again.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Someone says, what's the future? Vaughn Coleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I messed that up. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, your host, Vaughn Coleman, the creator and writer of Phenomenova, issues 1 and 2. So we're basically getting the final letters in. The reason I decided to kind of speed up this art contest is so we can really get it just formatted and ready to go. You know, I'm like, what are we waiting for? And as I was doing the as I was figuring out the kind of the page number for the book and how many extra pages we'd have, I was like, we have enough where we could get 3 winners. So there are going to be 3 winners announced tonight. 3. And we have a really exciting way we're going to go about it. What's up? How you doing, Bo? Been waiting all night for this live. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Greetings from the homeless shelter. So did I win the art contest yet? You didn't submit any art, so absolutely not. But speaking of winners, Brett Barkley said, hey man, I just wanted to jump on and say hi. How you doing, man? This is the winner of the issue 1 fan art contest. He also did this really cool Dark Cloud trading card, of course. So he has submitted 2 pieces this time for issue 2, so he's hoping to stay on the throne. Let's see. Putting together bunk beds. That's awesome. Let's see. When it's pissed to coming to Phenomenova, he's not. Luniverse, heyo, what's going on? I myself and a submission for I am a work of art. It's not quite how that works. You know, the rule you had to. I could be using my real name. Well, you would have. If you know the submission rules, you would have had to post hashtag Phenomenova fan art. So if you did, let me know. Finally, something decent to watch today. Yeah, so I pushed this back because someone in my chat mentioned, hey, I won't be able to watch because of the Super Bowl. So I was like, all right, we'll do 10:30. So that's why we did that. I did not. I was actually reading X-Men comics. I was reading, and I was like, this is probably better because every year people talk about hype up the Super Bowl, and every year all they do is complain about it after. And I don't really care about it, to be honest. And I was like, I don't really want to pretend I care. I probably could have. I'm sure some of my friends are doing something. Maybe I should have gone out and saw them. But I was like, whatever. Hey guys, glad I'm able to watch live this time. Excited for all this amazing art. Yeah, me too, man. You submitted, so Well, I guess I lost then. If you didn't submit, you didn't win or lose. You just didn't submit. So yeah. I mean, the rules the rules were very much there. So it's not like anyone could be like, "What?" Like it was a very simple rules to follow, you know. I can't wait, my man. Yeah, we got another person here. I'm letting people are really joining in. We got 12 people in chat, which is exciting. Issue 2 is we're just revising some dialogue, or doing some lettering revisions. And that's basically it. Of course, I also do want to highlight something while we are here, ladies and gentlemen. I have not one, but two. So you can read the first 10 pages of Phenomenova issue 1. And obviously, by the way, the best way, if you want to guarantee that you get a first printing of Phenomenova issue 1, either find me at a convention in the next couple months, or make sure you buy a copy off of my website, because we have a limited number, and at the rate things are going with issue 2, we're probably not going to have enough copies of issue 1 to fulfill the campaign left over, which means they're going to have to go back for a reprint, which is good for me, you know. Costs money, but you know, having that many copies sold is great. We have sold over 1,000 copies across issues 1 and 2, which is very exciting. So it's been great. We know that Vaughn is the true winner of absolutely. Anytime someone submits, it's a victory for me, especially if I like it, because it means my fan base is growing, you know, and it means that people are inspired enough to take the time to draw something. It's really like the most, it's really special to me, like, to be honest, like, to have fans that are excited for something I've had in my head for so long. It's just, there's no other feeling like it. You know, there really isn't. And it makes me want to keep going and going and going. And initially I was like, oh, they have to be issue 2 related characters. I was like, hold on, people are excited about issue 1 after having read it. Let's have that. And that's how I'm going to keep going. Draw any character from Phenomenova, either up the next book coming up that'll be featured in, or the previous stuff. You know, that's all really cool. And it's going to be great to have stuff featured in the book. So I'll give you kind of well, I'm going to show off every piece. There were 14 total submissions this time around, 14, which is really something cool, and we can go through them, you know, and then we will decide the winners. So let me go ahead and pull these up. Should we just get right into it? By the way, how many viewers do we have? We have 10 people watching. We have 10 likes. All right, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, guys. It really does mean the most. Yeah. I guess we'll show, you know what? Yeah, let's show off the first couple. Let's show off the art pieces. You know, let's get into that, and then I'll kind of explain some of the rules. But actually, I'm sorry. Hold on. I got distracted. I want to hold you guys for just a bit longer, because if I didn't tell you guys already, while some people are kind of filing in, my first published work is now live on Global Comics to read for free. For free, ladies and gentlemen. Land of the Lawless. Why would you load, internet, while I'm on stream? Why are you embarrassing me? Like, my goddamn internet. Hold on. I just want to show off the book. There we go. Land of the Lawless. No, I clearly clicked on Land of the Lawless. Land of the Lawless, specific Land of the Lawless. All right, we're gonna click Rebel Oasis Studios. I just want to read my own book. I just want to read my own book, dude. Why is this so hard? All right, there we go. All right, we're going to do it. I don't feel like figuring this out. I'm not even signed in on this tab. All right. Hold on a second. All right. Land of the Lawless. You can read this 10-page story for free, and I'll tell you what. If you guys like it, maybe I'll do more. I always wanted to do more, but I had trouble with the email link. That's not good. Shit. That's not good at all. So I'm putting that link in the chat. Land of the Lawless. You could read that for free. It's a 10-page short story, and if people like it, who knows? Maybe I'll make more. Also, I do want to say another thing with these art contests. Even if you don't win, it matters. Like, for example, Don Draws, what happened was he submitted. I liked his submission, and when he opened up availability for covers and he had a discount, I remembered his piece and I hired him for an issue 2 cover, which is available on Fun My Comic. By the way, let's go ahead and check in on issue 2, and then we'll get rolling into it. So, Phenomenova issue 2 is currently at 154 backers on Fun My Comic. We have the main cover, and then we have 3 variant covers, including a Fun My Comic exclusive by Don Edwards, who submitted for the issue 1 fan art contest. We also have this kick-ass back cover by Bobby Chrisofis. And if you look, actually, Alex pointed out that he was holding the wrong cheek, so we actually went ahead and I paid an artist to fix that. I did that for you guys, for me also. So I want you to know we take this book seriously. We want to deliver the best product we can. As you can see, the fan art contest rules. You can get issue 1, of course, on the campaign. But if you want to guarantee that you get issue 1A shipped out sooner, and also that you guarantee that you get a first printing, you can go to my website, which is rebeloasisstudios.com. But yeah, go ahead, read the first 10 pages of issue 1 if you're not sold. Again, you could also get the PDF through Global Comics, or you could get the PDFs here. And yeah, we are a bit of a distance, I won't lie, from our first stretch goal, which is everyone already got this. This is free if you're getting the campaign, and also everyone is getting this. If you backed day 1, you're getting these guaranteed. But if you back whatever day, you get the hotline trading card. Now, you also get this trading card if we get 10K raised across all platforms. So if you guys want the Jules trading card, make sure you do that. Make sure you get that. But we are a bit of a distance. It's been a slower crawl, but we've gained a lot of new fans this campaign, which is great. It's always great seeing new people coming in who didn't get the first book, because you always want to be growing as an audience, as a creator, and you want to be bringing people back. And I know a lot of people haven't backed yet because, the time of the year or whatever, and I get it. I haven't even been backing that many campaigns, so I totally get it. But that window is going to be closing in about a month because we are going to be ready to go to printers. So if you want to get this book funded and then get a faster turnaround time for issue 3, hopefully, although there will be some delays, then the best way to do it is to back now and get all those tiers. So we have it on Fun My Comic, and also seemingly everyone's least favorite platform, or the least favorite overall, Indiegogo. It's there. Only 2 backers, and I'll tell you what, I hope that this funds. But listen, if people aren't that interested in that platform, it'll be good to know. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't that much money at the end of the day. I just really am seeing if there are Indiegogo loyalists or people, if you just want to help fund it on this platform, that's fine. But I am curious. There's a lot of Indiegogo loyalists, because I know there are Kickstarter people who like only really back Kickstarters, which my Kickstarter is launching on Wednesday, so make sure to do that as well. But yeah, Kickstarter is coming on Wednesday, so be there for that. And then back on Indiegogo if you can. But also it is coming out on Kickstarter, and we have, I believe, 35 signups there. So make sure to sign up on there if you're interested as well. Hold on. So there we go. Well, yeah, but I'm saying okay, so every platform has loyalists. I just don't think that many people actually prefer Indiegogo over Fun My Comic. I'm just being honest. I don't. But maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I know it has a lot of overlap with FMC, which is why. But I was like, at least with the first campaign, there's enough. But yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, listen, if people If people don't end up loving Indiegogo, that's fine. But I did launch first on but here's the thing. You say that, but this is why I think it's kind of a moot point, and this is just me being honest with you. Okay. So it was at 4,000 when I launched on after I hit my goal of 4,000, I launched on Indiegogo immediately. I was like, all right, now it's fun my comic. Let's get on Indiegogo. Indiegogo raised $30 in that period. I raised 1,600 something in that same 20-day period that it's been on Indiegogo and raised $30. I raised 1,600. So I don't really think it's about launching first. I genuinely do think there's a lack of interest in the platform. Personally, maybe listen, I'd love to be proven wrong. I'd love for there to be a legion of people that are like, I'll buy it. I'm an old Indiegogo only guy, but it's like, I don't know that they're there, but we'll see. Regardless, the option is there for those that want it, right? So, and also on Kickstarter. Right, but what I'm saying is, I get it, but I just think that there's a clear preference to FMC personally. I think, because even when I come on shows, people are like, "I'd rather pull up your FMC campaign." Like, I think there is a genuine preference to FMC. I guess. I mean, to be fair, I do drive them. But if I'm like, "Hey, can you guys back on Indiegogo tonight if you want to get it over the hump?" That's great. So I guess that's true. But all right, I've rambled for too long. Let's get into the awards, shall we? Or the art pieces. And then I'll explain how the awards are going to work. All right, let me pull up the first image. We're going to get started now with, I don't really have them in a particular order. We're going to go. Our first piece is one of the latest ones that was submitted, ladies and gentlemen, by Ben Jones. So I saw him post something for the Rippaverse on Twitter, and I was like, hey, man, I have an art contest going. Like, he was doing an art contest for them, and he goes, if I have the time. And then in a day, he comes up with this just beautiful piece. I would love to see it colored, but I love the facial expression. It's so energetic. It just like it explodes off the page, it's so cool, man. I just immediately, this is like one of those just like, this is awesome kind of looks. And I love it for that reason. I really do. So this is the Ben Jones piece. Then we have the Mark Smith. Mark Smith had submitted for the issue 1 fan art contest, and he's here again. I got to say, I think there's an improvement. I think he was good, but I think he's improved. I really like it. I like the city. I am concerned for his safety, given that he can't fly and he's jumping off a building. So hopefully there's something nearby him, because otherwise he will die. And that is very unfortunate. Dale A is already locking in Ben Jones as the winner. All right. Well, let's keep going and look at the other pieces. So this one is not colored also, but you don't have to dock that against it, because obviously you'd hire a colorist, whatever. And I think this is really good stuff. Next up, we have this one was a late submission too. It wasn't on Twitter. It was on Facebook and Instagram. This is by, Mark Gould. It's a stellar piece. Great colors, great everything. Miles looks scary and pissed and almost godlike, and I love it, man. He's really. This is again another evocative, like powerful piece, and just his street clothes and that hood. I should be wearing that hoodie right now. Actually, I have one. It's like. This screams kind of like 90s comics, and I like it, He looks villainous, almost like Magneto a little bit here, but, he's got that potential. He looks like a force to be reckoned with, and I really like this piece. Then we got the Ethan White piece. Ethan White is here in the chat. he did one of my favorites in the last one. I really liked his piece. This time around, he did this one and he chose black and white. I like the minimalist color scheme, and I actually was like, "Oh, is he not going to do it?" And then I saw, and I'm like, "Wow! Like it really works in black and white." I'd love to see colors, but it really works. This looks like comic book cover quality. It's got Dark Cloud, Senshi, Estrella, and the cherry on top. What I really love, first of all, you did the helmet. Gotta love it. But you have him ripping off his issue 1 outfit to have the issue 2 outfit. And the funny thing, there's almost 2 versions of the issue 2 outfit. There's the one that's actually in the book, which is just the P symbol. But then Dawn Draws, who did that Fun My Comic cover, added the little lightning bolt on it. And a lot of people, Bobby liked that so much that he drew that on the back cover. And a lot of people are adding it to the fan art. It's actually not canon at this point in time. That symbol, it's not in the story itself, but so many people like it. Maybe I'll do something with it, that like lightning bolt P symbol. But in the book itself, it's not there, but I don't even care because I've published it in official artwork because it was so cool. I love it. I love the like storytelling almost in this piece. Dark clouds looming over Senshi. You got her really kind of just my God, it's so good. The sword over the shoulder. It's great, man. Then actually, let me go through all 4 of his pieces. So we got Good Conway, who submitted a couple for the last one, I believe. Right? Or did you submit 1? No, he submitted 1, I think, for the last one. Submitted 4 different pieces. Correct me wrong, was this even before the fan art contest was announced? I think he retroactively added it, which is fine by me. And I want to point out, first of all, I like adding the nightstick, and I like the strap with the gun, which we haven't had that in Phenomenova. It's interesting. The strap with the cloud gun for Dark Cloud, and the nightstick. That's really cool. The nightstick, I haven't had him use that. And then you have, I like that, like your colors are, the hand drawn almost adds a charm to it, and your coloring, honestly. Everything pops out that's supposed to, it's not muddied, which I like. I like everything in the background. I really like too. So I'm trying to see if I can recognize everything. So Hagee, who of course did the colors for issue 1, Chuck Dixon, who's one of my favorite writers, and also I did work on Haunted Ninja Bear was the first comic I ever worked on, which he wrote. The Rebel Oasis logo right here. Barron, is that Mike Barron? Trying to see if I can get every little thing. Coleman with the America. Hell yeah. Cruz, Phil Cruz. We got Dark Cloud Wanted, Rebel Oasis, and we got the 2 with the lightning bolt for issue 2. I'm not sure what that is up there. And I'm not sure what this says down here. But I really like all the Easter eggs in this piece. Then we got these 2 I like. So we got the issue 1 costume with the symbol in the background. I love the simple composition of here. It's really good. I really like the simple composition. This seems like something you'd see in official artwork. And he did this side by side with, now we have the issue 2 costume. Again, with the lightning bolt attached. I almost am questioning if I should have added that to the interiors, but whatever. It wouldn't really make sense of the story. With the issue 2 costume, so you have the issue 1 and then the issue 2 costume with the issue 2 symbol. I really like that. We're still, I like that people are attached to this makeshift costume from issue 1. It's really cool to me. And then we got the issue 2 one to go side by side. And then we got this one, which is probably his best one and it's his most recent, where it is Dark Cloud in the back. Then we got is that the entrance from the reactor where he emerged from with the smoke? I think so. I really like that. Then we got the Phoenix Senshi, and Miles' pose right here is awesome. This might be my favorite part of it, honestly, is Galvanite Miles' pose. I like the way you drew his face. I like the way his hair is going. I really like your stuff here, man. I think it's really solid. Your anatomy is really good. I think it looks great. I'd love to see your stuff, even though I like it. I'd love to see it like digitally enhanced by a colorist or something. But I really like the way you lay out your colors. Senshi, I love her face. I like the way you draw faces a lot and the way you pose characters. I like the smoke coming in. I think this is a really solid piece. I think it's a very solid piece. Yeah, the skidding in, exactly. I think he's skidding. I think that's the winner. What, this one right here? We're gonna keep going, man. And it seems like multiple people have said multiple different winners. Next, we have Dan Fan's piece. So as soon as I announced it, she whipped this up crazy fast. Let me shout her out real quick. Dan Fan, for those of you that don't know. And anyone, I can shout out anyone, really. You can. I should have had everyone's socials pulled up. That was a mistake. But Dan Fan, she is a YouTuber with 70.8K subs, and she took the time to do a piece with Phenomenova. And it's great. So Dan Fan, I'm going to link her channel down below because she also creates comic books. She's also an artist. And this is her piece. Channel. Oh, shoot. I hope she saw my email, knew that the art contest was coming. Because shoot. I didn't think of that. But she did some great stuff here. Then we got Dale A, who's here in the chat. Dale A's piece right here. Wait, Dale, you're referring to this? The coloring on the shirt is really good. It is. It's very, very, very good. Dale A's piece right here. There we go. So this is Kid Kaboom, who is quickly becoming another one people love. There's two Kid Kaboom pieces, and what's cool about that is he is a character who's appeared in one image, and he was Boom Boy in the script, and then Phil Diaz suggested Kid Kaboom on a live stream, and I liked it. So he is Kid Kaboom now. And you might see some of him in Crusader Corps. I'm not going to reveal until I'm ready. I'm not going to reveal who survived from the Crusader Corps and who's still alive in Phenomenova. But I'll at least say he will be in Crusader Corps. Maybe not issue 1 of Crusader Corps, but he'll be in Crusader Corps because obviously we know he fought during the war. He was one of the earliest teenage superheroes. 15, when you see him in that flashback in issue 1, he is 15 years old. And yeah, Kid Kaboom. Then you've got this one by Vinny Telebub in the chat. Now, while I do think some of the finer details can be worked on, I really like the composition of this piece. Its cover quality almost reminds me of like Frank Miller's kind of stuff. I like the sword here. I like this kind of drawing attention to him. This is almost Liefeld, the way that he's standing. But I like the framing and the thumbnails and the idea of this piece a lot. I think that one is I think it's cool framing and stuff for like how you kind of laid it out. I like the thumbnailing here. I think some of the finer details could be worked on, like some of the anatomy, the face, stuff like that. But I do like the thumbnailing here. I do like the layout. I do like the visual storytelling quite a bit. I think the lightning sword is very cool. Next up, Brett Barkley told me he wanted to do 2 pieces, and he said, can you give me more ideas about the characters? Can you give me more information about the characters and their backstory? I want to draw the witch chick and the America guy, he said. So I gave him paragraphs about Zoberin. That is her name, Zoberin, from the Crusader Corps. So Zoberin, of course, is a witch, the sorceress slash witch from Germany who fought during World War III in the Crusader Corps. She, of course, uses magic and 2 magic wands, too. She is a very cool character that I can't wait to show more of. She is also popular. All the Crusader Corps members are popular. So another thing, too, when you guys back Phenomenova, is the better Phenomenova does, not only does it increase the chances of you getting more Phenomenova, but if Phenomenova gets big enough, dude, I'd love to start writing Crusader Corps and hiring an artist. But again, I have to make sure that there's enough demand. And then, okay. And then we got his other piece of Kid Kaboom, our second Kid Kaboom piece. Now, I told him, Kid Kaboom, I gave him some deep, because if people ask for me, I'll tell you some extra stuff about the characters. There's not too much. He shouts, boom, and he shoots explosive energy that when it impacts, it blows up, kind of like Gambit a little bit, but it's a little different. But he shouts out boom when he does it, kind of like how Bruce Lee go. His releases, he shouts boom, which is why he was Boom Boy originally, but Kid Kaboom is the better name. So he still shouts boom. But yeah, that's Boom Boy. I kind of like the storytelling. I love the colors. I love both of these pieces. I think they're both great. So Brett Barkley wanted to keep his throne as the Phenomenova fan art contest winner. How much of your first book is on Global Comics? Click the link to your site, and it said it would be to buy a digital version of book one. It just took me to Global. Well, yeah, because it takes you to Global. There you could get it. You could buy it on Global Comics. So Global Comics, you could read the whole thing with a subscription to Global Comics on the website, or you could buy the PDF for just $5 on Global Comics. Those are your two options. But you can also buy the physical version on my website. So yeah. The digital version is on Global Comics, whether you want to read it with a Global Comics subscription or you want to buy the PDF on Global Comics. That's how you get it. Then we got this one. This came in towards the end. This is the Phoenix Senshi. Her hair looks pink here, but otherwise pretty spot on. So she has black hair with a white streak, but otherwise very spot on. I love the background. I love the storytelling, the bloody sword and the dead cloud troopers. Man, this guy got screwed up. She is not messing around. She's battle damaged, but her face is fine. She looks great. This is another fantastic piece. I really like the storytelling here. I really like the composition. I like the coloring. She means business, and she has just the dead body on the ground and the slashes, like where she made the cuts and how she killed these guys. It's so good. It is so good. I really, really like it. I'm very happy with how this one came about. I really am. I really enjoy this piece. I think it's something very special. Hold on. I'm just writing something down that John reminded me of. So there we go. Barry Keoghan. Another great piece from Barry Keoghan. Then we have, is that the last one? That is the last one. 14 pieces. They went by fast to me. So I've shown off every piece, and I decided I wanted to narrow it down. And I had my I had a process where I'm like, let's do it. I like how you could see your nips. Bancroft might not agree, but he's an anti-nipple. What? Now, this is where the interesting part begins, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you come in. How many people do we still have watching? 9? Come on, guys. You missed your chance. All right. Well, you guys are missing some important stuff. So hopefully we can get people in there. I'll keep the votes open. I want everyone to be tweeting about it and tell people to come in. Tag DanFan too if you want. Or I should have messaged her, but I forgot. Yeah, so here we go, guys. So this is how things are going to work. I was initially going to have a writer's choice, an artist's choice, and audience choice, but my artist did not get back to me in time. So that means I have my personal choice. I have my personal choice for the writer's choice, and there are two fan art choices. Now, if the writer's choice wins one of the fan choices, then it goes to the next two. So, let's say you and I both agree on the number 1. Well, then the 2 and 3 get chosen, but the top 3 get their pieces chosen. I will reveal that in time. Now, I will say it was tough. I like more than one, but I did kind of have a choice where I'm like, yeah, that's the one. If I were to choose one, only one. It's tough. I'm almost like second guessing, but no. I made my stand and picked my one. So we're going to get into it. Are you guys ready to start voting? I think I'm going to leave it. We're going to see how long I want to leave it open. But let's get more and more people into the stream. I'll say the voting is live now or something, and I'll tweet about it as it is live. Ready? Here we go. I'm just going to double check some polls. Yes. So you guys get to pick your top 3 favorites. You ready? I'm going to pin it in the chat. We're going to get going. There are actually, that's not actually true. There can be 3. So someone didn't listen. there can actually be more than one. Everyone gets 3 votes. You pick your top 3. Let's make sure this link works. There we go. It works. I am going to pin it at the top of the chat. And we will begin. Let the votes begin. I'm going to go ahead and tweet about it. Phenomenova fan art pieces now. Yeah. All right, I'm just tagging Dan Fan, Brett. You guys know who the rest of you are. Ethan, David, Conway, Dale A. The rest of you know who you are. Oh, wait. Who was the other guy? Ben, John. There we go. All right, I'm excited. I'm holding off on even looking. Let's see. Let's see who's winning. This is exciting, man. This is really exciting. All right. I'm going to take a look at the results now. All right. So far, we've had 5 people cast their votes. We're going to keep going. I'm going to keep this stream going a bit. So Alex just revealed he voted for Dan Fan, Brett, Boom Boy. The Zobrin piece needed more gooning. Could have had more cleavage, Brett. Could have had more cleavage, but it is still not, they were still clearly big. They were swinging, but there could have been more cleavage. You know, could have been more gooning is a hot topic lately, and Barry. Barry's piece is very. Wait, you voted Barry? Hold on, I'm not seeing. Did you vote Barry? Alex, I don't think you did, dude. I don't think you voted Barry, or maybe you did. Maybe you did. This is interesting. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Brett, Ben, and David for me. All right. Which Brett? Brett, because part of this thing is what if Brett had like 2 pieces and they split apart, and because of that. After the end of Phenomenova, do you have any plans to expand the Phenomenova world, or is it still too soon to tell? The end of Phenomenova is not going to be for a very long time. So I have like, oh, I would love to do like over 100 issues plus. So, but I am going to expand the world during that time. Like I said, the Crusader Corps miniseries I want to do, and I have other ideas for the universe as well. I want to do like a dark anti-hero story. I'd love to do a Suicide Squad style story, but I'm mainly concerned with Phenomenova and Crusader Corps for the moment. Brett, Ben. Look at you, Brett. Love it. He loves it. He's like, yeah, I'm keeping my top spot. Yeah. Look at that. We got. All right. So far, we've maintained a consistent top 3 here. So far, we have. Wow. Incredible. Everyone, make sure to get out there and you guys, by the way, artists, vote for yourselves. It's okay. It's only one vote. You guys are allowed to vote for yourselves. We're going to keep these going. So, you chose the Kid Kaboom version of Brett? You mean the Brett version of Kid Kaboom? Vote for the yes. This is more important than the presidential election, ladies and gentlemen. The most important election. I was going to say of the year, but that joke doesn't work because the election was last year. So that doesn't really work. But you know what I mean. Dude. These results are interesting. I see some of it, it's kind of close. Bat Sauce, just in time for you to vote, man. Just in time for you to vote. Get out there and vote. Let me know if you guys want me to see any of the art, again, big on screen, and I'll happily do it. If any of you are like, I want to see some piece, you see, Vaughn, can you run through the pieces again? Graphic novel, is it so it's gonna be it's still gonna be floppy, but it's gonna be like double, almost, it's gonna be like 48 pages, issue 3. So that's the thing. I'm not gonna have a consistent, let me see them. I'll pull them up on screen. All right, here we go. So we got Mark Smith right here. We got Ben Jones right here. Mark Smith, Mark Gould, 2 marks back to back. Then we got Ethan White. We got David Conway's piece right here. He did submit 4, but this is the one, when I narrowed it down, this one is the one I chose. We got these other ones from David as well. But then Dan Fans right here, aka Trish Kafari's. We got Dale A's right here. We got Telebubs. We got Zoberin by Brett Barkley, who won the last fan art contest, and Kid Kaboom from Brett Barkley, who won the last art contest. They got the Phoenix Senshi killing a bunch of Cloud Troopers, or having killed a bunch of Cloud Troopers. And that is all of them. Dude, you guys did such great work. I also want to say these are always talent. I'm always talent scouting. And also I'm good at networking. So often if they're like, hey, I need an artist, I'll be like, want to see some of my, even if I don't have any room to hire anything. How many pages is issue 2? Issue 2 is 24 pages. So 24 is going to be my standard length going forward. But as soon as I establish it with issue 2, I'm breaking it with 3. And then I'm going to go back to 24 pages as my standard. I've written the first 8, but I'm breaking it with issue 3 just because I'm finally meeting the full title team of Phenomenova as well as a bunch of villains. And so I wanted to make that a double-sized issue. So it's like 65 of story in issue 1. Then it's 24 in issue 2. And then it's 43 in issue 3. Did the winner of the art contest get their car destroyed before before the backers? No. That no one gets their car destroyed by me. That's fake news. That's fake news. This is interesting. The top 3 have remained pretty consistent. Very interesting. There is a tie in the top 3, I will say. And the top 3 are close, by the way. They're very close. Like I said, artists, vote for yourselves. You're allowed to. And again, you get these pieces in the book, so extra incentive. You're voting for the piece you want to be in there in the book that you're backing. So, how many people do we got watching this live? 11. We have had how many people vote? We've had 12 voters. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Let's see who's going to win this. I am cuz I want to keep it going. I want to keep it going a little bit longer. This is fun. This is really fun. Brett's enjoying this. I'm enjoying this too. You guys, and it sucks because more than 3 pieces deserve to be in the book. That's honestly the toughest part. Is like, shit. More than 3 pieces deserve to be in the book. God damn it. God damn it. All right. I have ideas for how I might conduct things should they end in a certain tie. But let's keep looking. Ooh. Things are because people are still coming in and still voting. I'm going to make sure that they I'm going to send this to the Rogues group chat. What's going on? Make sure you vote if you haven't already. Make sure we got 14 people watching. Everyone make sure to hit that like button. And more importantly, make sure you get out there and vote. Pokemon go to the polls. You guys, I remember I was in high school when the 2016 election happened. It was hell, of course. But I remember Pokemon Go to the polls was like it was like the most cringe. I mean, I'm sure it was cringe all across America, but like specifically in high school, it was such a big meme when Hillary said, you need to Pokemon Go to the polls. And it's like the people playing Pokemon Go, most of you, I mean, I guess a lot of adults played it, but it's like most of the people you're trying to appeal to can't vote for you, Hillary. It was a novel attempt, I suppose, in a manner of speaking. That's not even true. It wasn't really novel, was it? This is interesting. These poll results. I don't know what I kind of just like didn't want to have a ton of expectations, you know? Woo! The number 1 has remained consistent, but the 1, 2, and 3 have remained consistent the whole time. The whole time. But they're close. They're very close. This is exciting. This is very exciting. Awesome. That's why she lost the election. Probably. To be honest with you. 14 people watching. Oh, don't, dude, if I'm in twice, I'll give you one of my slots next center. Look at you, Mr. Cocky. Well, it's possible. You could be in top 3. But all right, noted. All right. I was almost like, oh, could I do a top 5? Oh, shit. I was considering ending things. No, things got spicy. Wow. The number 1 that's been number 1 for the whole time just got tied. That's interesting. So there have been developments. Wow. It's still the same top 3, but there's been a shift in the power dynamic. This is exciting. Everyone should back Phil's book. Everyone back Phil, who named Kid Kaboom. He came up with the name for Kid Kaboom. So everyone say thank you, Phil Diaz, and then back his book. Back Phil's books, guys. Yeah, make sure you do it. Hey, open Bettscrash, so put on the show. All right. Well, hopefully, I will announce the winners soon. Votes are still coming in. Sheesh. I think I'm gonna leave it open for a little bit longer, because every time I'm like about to end it, I'm like, no, if people are still coming in. So far I've had 16 voters, which is nice. And then I think I'll set a timer soon. Arza wants his stupid. Hang on, I'm going to show you a bonus submission Arza Khan made. And first of all, he didn't even follow the rules. He didn't post it with Phenomenova fan art. Ooh. Oh my God, this is so much. I can't find the Arza fucking. Where is Arza's shitty? He did a fan art submission all right, here we go. I found it. All right. I don't remember when this image was taken from, but I'll show you guys this in the meantime. Leave it open. I'll post it on Twitter. Yeah, go ahead. I encourage everyone. You can share the link. Yeah, all right. I'm about to show it. They're all good, TBH, but the top 3 are next level in my opinion. I think it seems to me like, because the same 3 have been in the top. So this is Arza Khan's. He's not even a submission because he didn't post it with the hashtag. No, not doing this. It wouldn't even qualify. But this is Arza Khan. You can find him on Twitter and YouTube. Did this this piece of shit. All right, thanks, Bo. Thanks for stopping by. That one wins. You should back it, Master Hobo. You'd feel represented. I don't think, because I was like, would people pay for it? It's like, I don't think I want this on. You guys have seen the Vaughn Coleman shirt my friend made for me in high school, right? Hold on, let me grab it. All right. So when I was in high school, my friend for his graphics design class made this Von Coleman shirt. He took a picture of me for my Instagram with shades and made a Von Coleman shirt, and he sold it to my friends. Maybe I should. He was actually on my stream. He was playing. He was playing with us. That's the Von Coleman shirt, and people started wearing it around in high school, and I was like, "Why are you wearing this?" It was strange. What's going on, Michael? How you doing? Okay, I can explain this. I'm not going to though. That was not an official submission, and if it was, that's a stupid picture. All right, let's check it on the polls. 17 Ooh, okay. The number one piece has been dethroned. Wow. Wow. Top three are still the same though. All right. I don't know if they're like the top three are just like. Let's put it this way: the ours are made cover quality. Can you imagine me at like remove the internet stuff? Like if it's on a campaign, that's fine. But imagine, all right, because imagine I made that a campaign cover, right? Which means my campaign covers when I sell them at conventions, they're very limited edition and they're double price. So like, let's go back in time and say, or a little less than double in this case with issue 1. But like, let's say, all right, so this is one of my variant covers, right? Let's say I sell this for $40. Now imagine if I did as a joke the Arza cover for issue 1. And I sell that for like $25 on the campaign, which is already ridiculous. Imagine if someone who's never heard of me is walking by my table and I go, this is a limited edition collector's item. And it's fucking $40. Would you pay $40 for a comic that has beautiful interiors, but this is the cover? Imagine if you pay $40 to this, you're a fucking idiot. Like, imagine. Oh, it's so good. Oh man. 17 participants. The top 3. All right. Oh, man. This has been interesting. This has been really interesting. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to scold you guys real quick, if you guys don't mind. You guys are in trouble. All you guys who did art, you are in big trouble. And I can't believe I didn't bring this up earlier. There is a character who debuts in issue 2 that seems to be getting a lot of love. There are 14 submissions. Not one of you, not fucking one of you, drew Hotline. Not one submission of Hotline. This is outrageous. How is there not one of you? Not one of you drew this character. Only one drew Estrella, actually, I think. Only one. Now, to be fair, I guess that makes sense because you're drawing the characters you know from issue 1. That's totally understandable. Phoenix Senshi was in issue 1. But how did none of you? I can't believe none of you drew Hotline. Kind of surprised, honestly. I'm surprised. A little disappointed. Only one of you drew Estrella. Shout out to Ethan White. I mean, listen, she's too hot. Wow. I'm just saying. You know, I'm look. I'm not saying you guys are gay, and if you are, that's perfectly fine. But you know, I am curious. That's all. I do have questions, and that's all. I'm allowed to ask questions of my audience. You know, they're allowed to ask questions of me. It's only fair. But I did think that was worth noting. You guys are in a little bit of trouble with me, but it's okay. You know, you're free to express yourselves, and that's how you chose to not express yourself, and that's fine. I'm not saying that. I'm just I do find it interesting that there was a, you know, I do find that interesting. An interesting lack of choice from you guys. All right, who here has everyone here voted? Where are we at? 17 people have voted. Interesting. You guys don't have to, but you can. Suke Sheree, you can. Hobo, I don't want you to draw her. All right. Well, I want to get at least 20 people voting. We are at 17. We also have a tie. We have a tie in the top three. Again, the top three have been consistent the whole time. They've just been switching around in the order of them. Oh, new vote. Okay, the new voter clearly voted for. I don't know who they voted for. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, the top number one has changed. The top three have remained consistent, but the top one has changed. Man, this is interesting. All right. I know the feeling. It's kind of why I help offload some of the responsibility to you guys. No, Bad Sauce is saying I'm rigging against them, which is not true. More fake news from Bad Sauce. Oh boy, this is a fun one, man. And again, I want to reiterate, I am talent scouting every time. I'm talent scouting with these kinds of things. I really am. And I'm keeping note. Just because you don't win or just because you don't get a job right away doesn't mean don't have you in the back of my mind. Keep submitting just because you don't get it right away. Like there are people who submitted for both that I want to submit for 3 because I want to see them continue to evolve. Like I've seen evolution already between fan art contests 1 and 2. And that's crazy between some of the same creators. And I want to see you guys continue to do it and continue to do it. Because I mean, I love it. I love seeing you guys draw my characters, but B, it's a great opportunity to draw, and it's a great opportunity. And it keeps you fresh in my mind, you know. There's some kick-ass entries. There are. Yeah, Brett's art is unreal, and he knows it. He knows it. He knows he's good. He won the first contest, and he's like, "I'm gonna win again." Did you reject Allie's art? No, that's not true. Allie literally told me not to include her art, and she could have won. Brett, actually, she could have potentially won the first art contest because like I don't mind to. I'm like, why? Her art was amazing. It was amazing, and she was like, No, I'm not rigging against anyone. This is bullshit. 19 participants. All right. I know what I'm going to do. I know how I'm going to conduct this. We need one more, and then I'm going to go to a 5-minute timer. Once we get, all right, you know what? I'm going to go to the 5-minute timer right now. You guys got five minutes. And then after that, boys, we ID 5,000. You have 5 minutes to make sure you get out there and vote. Or tell people to vote. Tweet it out. This is how artists are. They're always like, it's not that good. They'll show you something amazing. They'll be like, that's not that good. I liked her concept better than the modern day Phenomenova. Yeah, dude, her steampunkinova. I'm like, God damn. I would do an alternate universe version of that eventually. You know, right now we're too early where we haven't even introduced Phenomenova in Phenomenova. I do also want to say, so my artist won't be able to start work on Phenomenova issue 3 until around June, but I may have a 24-page short story with a hot chick in it that I may or may not be writing with a comedian. I don't want to say anything more, but a friend of mine. I'll announce it at some point that if I can make enough money, I would love to fast track it. It would be a true crowdfund. We'd have to have a goal and hit that goal for the book to even exist, but I think you guys would really like it. But again, we have to make sure Phenomenova issue 2 does well first, and then we'll see going forward. But I'd love to, like, especially if there's going to be a longer wait between 2 and 3. It's not about Phenomenova. It would be a different story entirely. But I would in the wait between 2 and 3, because Crusader Core is not something I could just do as a little quick project. Not saying I wouldn't put effort into this one, but it'd be like a quicker project, a quicker release in between 2 and 3, if I can do it. Again, that depends on how well issue 2 does. What's up? Working at a pizza joint during the Super Bowl gets turbo fucked. I imagine. How you doing? Are you alive, Chloe? You okay? Chloe, make sure to vote if you haven't already. Make sure to vote. We need you. Got 20 votes so far. Look at that. All right. We have a new winner. Other than the top 3. All right. 20 people have voted. We have 2 minutes left. All right, everyone. 2 minutes left, and I'm shutting down. All right. We have a tie in the top 3. We have another tie in the top 3. Oh, wait, no, it's still the same. Here we go. Are we ready? We are at 1 minute remaining for you guys to vote. You guys ready? Are you ready? Come on, get those votes in. One vote can make all the difference in the world right now. It really can. One vote. Oh, hold on. What the hell? We got a big upset. Oh, shit. In the last second, literally the last. Oh, my God. Oh, guys, we have breaking news. In the last minute, Philip Cruz sent me a text saying what his artist choice was in the last minute. Wow. All right, we are on bonus time. That was the timing of that was so perfect. Wow. Ho ho, ladies and gentlemen. We have an interesting development. Philip Cruz just came in and did his part. He just told us what the audience choice winner is. And it may or may not be coinciding with you guys' choice, which is very interesting. It's very interesting. All right, it's gonna be some bullshit. It's gonna be some bullshit. This is gonna be some stupid shit that Alex is gonna DM me, and I'm gonna have to show it on. Yep. 6 seconds. Okay. All right, I'll show this. This is dumb. Alex is just stalling. Alex is just stalling. Here we go. Laugh it up. Bunch of comedians, you guys are. Bunch of fucking comedians. Oh shit, we're still getting votes. Wow. Looks like we have a definitive winner. Philip gave me a second. All right. Well, has everyone in chat cast their vote? Chloe, have you cast your vote? Good Burger, how you doing? For real. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, seems the vote may not have even been necessary. No, I'm kidding. Of course it was necessary. Good Burger, have you voted on the poll for the fan art contest? Good brother, why did I say burger? All right, make sure to get out there and vote. All right, let me get this shit off the screen. Where are we at? 22 participants. Has everyone in chat voted? No, your vote did count. Come on, have you voted? Has everyone voted? I don't want anyone complaining in chat. I didn't get the chance to vote. You did get the chance to vote. You did. God damn. "22 people came out and voted tonight. Thank you guys so much. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and close out the polls. Shall we? How do I end the poll now? How do I forgot, I did this last time. Hold on. How do you end the poll? God damn it. How do you end it? Hold on. Do you hide it? You don't delete the poll. Because then you don't get. How do I end it? Fuck. Shit. Hold on. how do you end the poll? Oh man. This is not good. God damn it. All right. Fuck. How do you end this? Oh god. Because I can only see delete, and I don't want to delete this. I just want to end it. All right, I'm gonna delete it from the chat, and I'll delete. All right, this is fuck. I'm bringing every vote to go to Dan Fan. All right. Well, that's not allowed. We don't allow those kind of interferences in this election. This is a fair election. Never-ending voting. I'm deleting my tweet. About with the link. And whatever votes come in after are fucking fake news. Poll has been deleted. There we go. Bye. All right, there we go. That should do it. That's good enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking a screenshot as of 11:49. Everything has been closed. Now the top 2 and 3 are a tie, but this is where things get interesting. So I mentioned that there would be 3. There would be 3 winners. So how they were decided was there was the writer's choice, my choice, the artist's choice, and the writer's choice, the artist's choice, and the audience choice. However, if there's overlap, that means that you guys get a say in the runner-up choice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 4, and this is a tough one, but I made my choice, and God damn it, I am sticking with it. 4. Oh my God. The not self-doubts. I've already decided it, and I'm going with it. I'm announcing it on air, so I can't go back. 4, the writer's choice, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God, this was tough. For my writer's choice, I went with and again, this was a very tough choice. Ethan White's piece right here. It was so different, but it was the storytelling was so good here. I love the composition. I love the unique art style. I love the ripping off the old uniform to reveal the new one. I was a big fan of this piece. So this was my choice as the writer. This was my writer's choice piece. And I really liked it. I loved his piece last time, and that was one I was really considering. That was one of my favorites in the last one. And I really liked this piece again here. And so, Ethan, you win the Writer's Choice Award. Congratulations, pal. You earned it. You know? Yeah, and you had some stiff competition. Vaughn Ryder brained it again. I'll take it. Well, Ethan, you earned this, pal. That was my writer's choice. I wanted to do something. If I'm doing a writer's choice, I wanted to do something that was storytelling and whatever. And I don't know, something about that piece is just really special. There were others, of course. And I'm going to reveal more because I not to do the whole participation trophy thing, but I want to say that, first of all 9 people got votes, right? Obviously more than others. That's how an election works. But now I want to go with the next ones. I'm going to announce one that didn't quite make the top 3. But that was my artist's second favorite choice. The runner-up. This guy, you didn't quite get an award, but you were my artist's second favorite choice. And that is... Yeah, I'm going to keep the suspense going a little bit. I'm going to torture you guys a little bit. Right here. This is and the fact that, first of all, the fact that this wasn't an immediate victory shows the quality of the art in this contest, because this piece is incredible. This was my artist's second choice winner. So it is not going to be in the book, but I wanted to highlight it. This is the runner-up choice. Now, I will have my revenge, Ethan. Yeah, you might, because there's still 2 more. Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed, and I'm going to say it, the audience choice and the artist choice are one and the same. And I'll be frank, it was a fight, and the top 3 were consistent the whole time. The whole time. In terms of those being the top, but between the 3, there was switching around. All right. But in the end, this one was like third choice, second, first. The winning choice is, and they are both the audience choice in the end and the artist choice. That piece is none other than, drum roll please, I can't do that because I'm using both my hands. Imagine a drum roll. You don't have to wait too long because the Zoberin piece by Brett Barkley is both the audience choice winner and the artist choice winner, making it basically the overall winner. Congratulations, Brett. So you already, that was a quick revenge, huh? Already. The Zoberin piece has won. Now, for the last piece, this is where things get interesting, guys. Because now we move on to the second and third place. So, and by the way, so the second and third place, we have two pieces. They're not side by side. With 13 votes each, we have hold on. Let me go ahead and show it. The Kid Kaboom piece by Brett Barkley. And the Ben Jones piece tied for third place, which means sudden death. We're going to drag this in. Philip Cruz just came in. Awesome art, Brett. All right. So, do we want to do sudden death for who the third place winner is going to be between those two? What do we think? Yeah, Brett, you got the most. Well, clearly you didn't need it, Brett, because you just won again. 2 times. So I want you guys to remember this, man, because he just beat you guys all twice. Brett, I got to hire you for something again at some point. And I have something in mind. All right. Sudden death, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 pieces that were tied for second and third place. Now, I had my writer's choice, which means that you guys get to decide. Finally, what the third piece is going to be. Brett Barkley, Kid Kaboom, or you're going to vote in the YouTube chat. No straw poll this time. Or the Ben Jones piece. Let's do it. Have at it, people. It's in the chat now. We have the Brett Barkley Kid Kaboom piece or the Ben Jones piece. You guys get to decide now. So again, the Ben Jones piece right here or Brett Barkley's Kid Kaboom. Have at it, people. I'm debating what I want to call it. Do I want to call it? Listen, man, I guess I should have reached out to her beforehand, but she did. She got a fair amount of votes, but it was the top 3 were there the whole time. She did great though, and she should do it again. This also means, by the way, just you guys win copies of the main cover, but if you want to get additional copies, like if you want variant covers, you guys still got to back the book. Hope you guys know that. But you guys can sign these at conventions, of course, but if you want any of the variants, you got to back the book. You know what I mean? Really? Dan Fan, she's a big YouTuber. She's got 70K subs. I assume you were a big fan. She's the biggest name here. No disrespect to anyone. All right, guys, we got 14 people watching. Everyone make sure you vote. By the way, those of you that other people that submitted, I'm not going to reveal the numbers, but let's just say keep submitting. Just because you didn't win, just because you weren't in the top 3 doesn't mean that you didn't get votes and you don't have fans that are looking at you. So guys, don't feel discouraged if you didn't win. Keep submitting. Keep trying, because everyone here, and even the people that didn't quite make this cut. Yeah, I know, Brett, you're a real one. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Ten votes. There's 5 other people watching. It's the sudden death. We got this Kid Kaboom piece, or we got this Ben Jones piece. I got Sonic City Witch. I haven't gotten Reaper yet. Awesome. Well, you'll be getting an additional copy of the main cover, or you'll be getting a copy of the main cover. I'm not sure which cover you backed, but you'll be getting a copy of the main cover. All right. Anyone in chat want to vote that hasn't? We got 2 extra people watching, I see. Got 12 people, and we only got 10 votes. Vote if you haven't already. All right. Are we decided? The 3 people that are watching and not voting. What the hell are you doing? We got 5 people are watching this and have not voted. Go to the YouTube chat right now and vote. You guys can make the difference between who you want to win. I'm going to set a 3-minute timer. Let's go. 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are so talented in the audience. 5 people. It's 4 now. Pressure is on to vote. I have such talented fans. I really do. I really do. I guess you have to just delete the poll. Let me make sure I took pictures of the results. I did. All right. A fumbling 4. And we're back to 5. Sudden death. 12 votes. All right. All right. Who are the 3 people that are watching and not voting? What are you guys doing? You guys got 1 minute. He thinks I'm talented. I think you're something. Chloe, I think you're something. Haven't said what. The 5 F rounds. Yeah. Well, now it's less. I don't know what's happening in my viewer count. We're about to end it, though. We're about to end it. You guys got about 1 minute left. All right. And there we go, guys. 45 seconds. Is Brett's not sweating because Brett's like, I already won. Brett's like, whatever. Yeah, Brett, the whole time he's like, oh, when he goes in the chat, he's like, I could give up one of my spots if he. I'm like, he knew. This smug. He knew. He's like, I know. I won twice. Yeah. So he is the man to beat next time. And if you beat him once, you have to beat him again, probably. Because I'm still allowing more than one submission as of now. Maybe I'll cap it off later. But for now, I'm allowing you can submit more than once. But just know you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The results are in. And by audience choice, twice over. By the way, Ben Jones, for the majority of the running, his piece was in number 1. Which is why when I was like, there's an upset. So it was always Ben Jones followed the 2 Brett pieces that kept switching or tying. I think Zobrin was for most of the time. Actually, no, I think it was some of the time. But for most of it, it was Ben Jones in the lead. And then there was the upset where then they started switching. And Zobrin's was, I think, in 3rd for a while. Shot up to the front. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, we have our winning pieces of the night. We have the audience and artist choice winner. Overall winner is the Zoberin piece by Brett Barkley. Then we have the second, the runner-up for the audience choice by 3 votes missed, which is why everyone, your votes matter a lot, especially in a small art contest. 3 votes away from first place. And by the way, the others weren't that far behind. Like, if I had a bigger, just know your votes do really matter here. They really do. Every little vote matters. In second place for the audience choice, we have the Ben Jones fan art contest piece right here. And then finally, for the writer's choice, we have Ethan White's piece right here. Those are some pretty solid winners, if I do say so myself. This Kid Kaboom art is amazing, too. I got to use it for something at some point. Same with the Zoberin. These are both, I'm not saying I'm going to... Brett, potentially trading card material at some point. Let's talk for these. I mean, really? These are both of these are trading card material. He did the Dark Cloud trading card. Brett, I might want to use these for trading cards, Zoberin and Kid Kaboom. I'm debating if I want to save them for something else. But those are trading card level pieces of art. Brett, I might want to use them for that. We'll talk. Brett, I've got my eye on you. Brett can pencil, ink, and color. Great stuff. Well, guys, there you have it. Hope you guys are happy, because if you're disappointed in the results, it's really like your fault because you voted. So, I mean, I was like, oh, I hope I did well, but no, it's your fault if you didn't You know what I mean? Like, this is, you guys submitted, you guys voted. Like, if you have any disappointment, it's entirely your fault. But there's no reason to be disappointed. You were getting 3 pieces. What do you miss? The whole show. The voting. I literally just announced the winners. Violent Comics. The whole show. I knew this was gonna happen. I was like, when I close it down, all right, by a slim margin, this missed. For my writer's choice, there's 3 winners. The writer's choice, this piece by Ethan White right here. For the artist choice and the overall audience choice, the Zoberin piece by Brett Barkley, who won the first contest, right here. And for the runner-up for the audience choice, the Ben Jones piece right here. Awesome. Yeah, I might want to use these pieces for fan art, for trading cards. So there we go. Thank you guys so much. And make sure to back Phenomenova issue 2 if you haven't already. Back it on Indiegogo if you can, or back it on Fund My Comic. Either way, thank you so much. Or back it on Kickstarter when it launches there next week. Well, yeah, because there was a sudden death. Because I announced my writer's choice, which wasn't in the top 3, which meant that we had to, and 2 and 3 were tied, which meant I had to have the chat vote on what the next piece was going to be, because my artist choice was the same as the winner, which meant for the 3rd piece, because I announced there were going to be 3 winners, the 2 and 3 spot were competing, and I have to do I ended the poll results with the 2 and 3 being tied, and that meant in the YouTube chat we had to do a sudden death. So that's how that was decided. That was a fun process. I hope that was fun for you guys. I know it was a bit messy, but I kind of liked it. And that last second from Philip really was interesting. Literally with seconds left on the clock. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, but thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to play the trailer for Phenomenova issue 2. Make sure to go ahead and back the book. Oh my, I've been hyping this up for so long. Join the email list, Violent Comics. Yeah, Brett, you got a lot of votes, man. You got a lot of votes. And make sure to follow Brett. Brett, post. I'm gonna mod you. You know what? I'm gonna mod you. Go ahead and post your. No one got $1 million. They got comp copies and they got their art in the book, which is plenty. Make sure to share that Indiegogo link. And make sure to share that Fund My Comic link. But either way, let's get that going. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and have a great rest of your night. Or I guess day, because it's this. Oh, hold on. I'm so sorry. I didn't announce something that was important. So, real quick, opportunities are still coming, guys, because if you're like, oh man, I missed the art contest, or oh man, I didn't do this, you have the chance to submit your piece. And here's the thing, the chances are even better for Reapers in Pursuit, and it's even more open for Reapers in Pursuit, which is a short story collection that Ali Sanguis and I are going to be doing. So if you want to submit, if you're a writer, you could submit a short horror story. Or if you're an artist, you could submit a piece of artwork. And if we like it as the creators, it will be featured in the book and you will get a comp copy. So, you can go to my website or go to get a horror story right now. You can go ahead and read about it right now. Basically, the theme is Reapers in Pursuit. So I'll give you a little bit. So it's black and white artwork. Do you hear whispering in the darkness? The constant footsteps of someone approaching, pursuing, perhaps uncertainty of death, an invisible entity determined to collect what's owed. We urge you to explore these horrifying topics in our forthcoming horror anthologies, Reapers in Pursuit. You can submit black and white artwork. You could submit anything really in here. You could submit short stories. Well, not anything, but you can read the rules. and find out. It's a short story collection, a horror short story collection I'm doing. That's written words, but also we're going to have some artwork in there, some black and white artwork. And you guys get to submit your art pieces to potentially have them included. The line art, Philip Cruz, who's the artist behind Phenomenova, said the line work and composition on Ben Jones's art is unique. Congrats on the beautiful work, Ben. All right. Yeah, Philip loves all your art. He was like, oh, like the art was good last time. Like, no, this time it's even better. And he was blown away. So you guys and Philip both picked the same winner, which is really cool. I'm going to end on that note. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your night. And I'm going to play the trailer for Phenomenova issue 2 as we head out. It could be any kind of scary image. It has to work within the theme. So again, check the document. I just posted the Reapers in Pursuit form. You have until St. Patrick's Day next month to submit any black and white artwork that follows the themes of the book, as long as it's somehow related to Reapers in Pursuit. It doesn't have to be a literal scythe-wielding Reaper, but like some horror-related images, basically. Any kind of scary image can really apply to the theme. So I would say, yeah, Michael, like you got this in the bag. Just again, do it. Just don't do like copyrighted characters. Yeah. What is Reapers in Pursuit? It's a short story collection I'm doing with Ali Sanguis. It's like I'm writing some horror stories. Again, all right. Violent Comics. Right here. Everything you need to know is right here in the Google form. In fact, I'll pin it in the chat. Go ahead and you could read all about it. Oh, wait, where is it? You could read all about it and submit all in the same place. It is also available on my website in the coming soon section on RebelOasisStudios.com. I'm back. How's everything? Did you miss the voting? Yes. Well, guys, if you missed the voting, you missed the voting. But the awards, you can watch the show back, and I'll announce it all on social media, and I'll send it out to the email list tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Have a great rest of your night. God bless.
I just want it to be like the Crusader Corps. Like my father. I thought with my new powers I could be. But I failed. I let everyone down. I got people hurt. I just wanted to make the world a better place. And instead I made things worse.
But now I have the chance to make things right with the help of one of the Crusader Corps, the Phoenix Section. And I will. I have to. Whatever it takes. I will find that spark again.